Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. It's Friday, and I'm so glad. So it seems how it's Friday, and I ain't going nowhere. Might be doing a few things around the house, clean out my van or something. I don't know, but this would be a good opportunity to do. And I've had this before a while back. And well, actually, I don't know. This might be a little bit different. I don't remember it saying American, but this is an American Pitt right here. High gravity ice malt liquor, 24 ounce, 10.2% alcohol by volume. I think that's about really all it says. And this was a while back that I had this, and if I remember, I liked it. So we're gonna do this, and you can see that Pitt right there, his face, just looking at y'all right there. It's not happy. All right, I'm gonna use this glass, this little glass right here for it. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you know. I'm just going to kind of change this up a little bit here. In case I forget later, I got a new subscriber. Lost one, gained one. My new subscriber is SK1500. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Or for subscribing to me. I don't know if I say that right or not. Okay. I'm going to do the review on this American Pitt, and then afterwards, I'm going to change it up a little bit. One of the things I'm really into, and I've been into it for many years, is music, and I like all different kinds of genres of music. And I'm gonna kind of tell you a bunch of the groups, musical groups, and singers that I appreciate after the review. So if you're not into music and you're really not interested, then you can just stop the video and just go on about your evening, day, or whatever. Anyway, but if you want to listen to the groups that I'm into, or that I like, sorry for the wobbling. Hang around, listen to all the groups that I like. I'm 50 years old. So over the years, I've come across many different groups that I like and different kinds of music. So you might hear something you know. Okay. Smells sweet. I'm gonna pour it in this little glass. Alright, we've got we've got two finger head, kind of a soapy head, off-white a little bit, very carbonated, color is a piss yellow. Let's see what it smells like. Kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet, malty. Maybe just a little dank. Maybe just a little adjuncty. I don't know. Smells good. Let's get the taste. Sweet. You can taste the alcohol. Let's see, the carbonation. Carbonation is light. Maybe just a little bit, sour, because my glands are kind of like acting up a little bit. That alcohol is kind of hitting my stomach a little bit. It's smooth for that amount of alcohol. Kind of light bitter on the palate. Let's see, it's got a medium body. Just a slight dryness on the back end. Kind of, that alcohol is really showing its head. But it's good. It's good. Like I said, I don't remember if the last one that I had I don't think it said, excuse me, it didn't say American Pitt. I think I said Pit Bull. But that's been a couple years ago. Oh, excuse me. All right. I have an earthquake in the fridge too. I want to do. Maybe I can do that over the weekend too. All right. We're almost at 7.5 minutes. Maybe just a little. I think I said sour, but it's a little twangy too. But it's a good beer. It's good beer. Carbonation is still streaming up there and there, but there was no carbonation burn. So, all right. If you have not tried American Pitt, check that out. That's a good beer. And not real big on the alcohol, so it's kind of an easy drinker for a high gravity malt liquor. So check it out. All right, that's the end of the review. Now I'm going to go into the music part of the video, and like I said, if you're not interested, then just stop the video. Like I said, I'm 50 years old. I grew up with 3 older brothers. And all of them were into different kinds of music, so I got a little bit of a taste of each genre of types of music. Like my oldest brother, he was into dancing and stuff, so he kind of was in the disco era. So he liked a lot of R&B, disco. So he liked the Bee Gees. He liked Casey and the Sunshine Band. Now a lot of you guys are going to be, you either weren't born yet or you were in diapers when a lot of this stuff came out. So you probably won't even know a lot of some of the stuff that I tell you that I'm mentioning. But anyway, he liked like I said, R&B stuff. We had, the 45s, the little records. He had a bunch of those, and I used to listen to them things all the time. So when I was a kid, he liked the Stylistics, the Spinners, Temptations, Stevie Wonder, Four Tops, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and The Fifth Dimension. So I grew up listening to all that and grew to have an appreciation for a lot of the older R&B type music. That was my oldest brother, and he's deceased now. Now my second to the oldest brother, he's a guitar player. So, and he was in a little local band in my hometown of Iowa, and he liked listening to a lot of the classic rock. Excuse me, like Creedence Clearwater Revival, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Young, Neil Young, Bob Dylan, all that kind of stuff. Deep Purple, a little bit. Alice Cooper, Joe Walsh, that kind of stuff. So I grew up, liking that. My third to the oldest brother liked rock also. He liked Three Dog Night, Alice Cooper, let's see, Dr. Hook, Led Zeppelin, some Black Sabbath. So, of course, I grew up liking that stuff too. Let's see. I think I just said all my brothers. Okay, so anyway, as I'm growing up, I have the appreciation for it also. But then I get into a lot of like Bad Company, which is my all-time favorite classic rock band. Big Paul Rodgers fan. Like Foreigner, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Boston, Triumph. Actually, Triumph, my wife, when we was dating, she got me into Triumph. Uriah Heep, Deep Purple, AC/DC, Black Oak, Arkansas, Aerosmith, Alice Cooper, Blue Oyster Cult, Bob Seger, Creedence Clearwater, Joe Walsh, Journey, Rush, Kansas, and Meatloaf. Which is this is just a drop in the bucket of what I like. So now I went over classic rock and I went over R&B. As I was in school, I used to hang out with these guys, and I got into some punk rock, which I got into some B-52s, Devo, Plasmatics, and Adamant. So I went through a punk rock phase too. I still listen to Devo once in a while, maybe a little Adamant. A lot of this stuff I'm mentioning I have on my iPod. I listen to every day. I have it on shuffle, so I get to hear a little different stuff all the time. Let's see, what else? Light rock, and some of the stuff I'm saying, I don't know if it's in the right genre or not, but I'm kind of calling it that. Light rock, I'm into like Moody Blues, Little River Band, Dr. Hook, the Beatles, Bread, Chicago, ELO, which is Electric Light Orchestra, Three Dog Night, and Jethro Tull. Blues rock, I like Leslie West and Robin Trower. I wrote all this stuff down while I was working today, so I could remember what this, remember everything. Otherwise, I wouldn't remember all this stuff. So, folk rock. In my teens or mid-20s, I grew up listening to Cat Stevens, Don McLean, and Jim Croce. Let's see. And then classic country. I like a lot of classic country. My mom, she was into a lot of classic country. So I grew up listening to like Charlie Rich, Ronnie Millsap, Alabama, Conway Twitty, Crystal Gale, and Glenn Campbell. That's just a drop in the bucket too. I like a lot of like George Strait, George Jones, um, Merle Haggard, a lot of those country singers too. Let's see. Okay, that's all the old stuff. Okay, now as I got older, I got into more of the like the 90s rock, maybe 90s metal. I like Soundgarden. They come out in the 90s. Nickelback, I know there's a lot of people that don't like Nickelback. I appreciate the music. I like their stuff myself. Let's see. Today's rock, I like a lot of singers or groups that the singer has like a unique voice. A couple guys I've worked with in the past have got me into different types of music. Like, I don't know if you guys heard of Coheed and Cambria. I like his voice. I like a lot of their music. Wolf Mother. Let's see. I like also, my nephews have gotten me into a lot of stuff too. They've got me into some Skindred, which is like it's almost like a reggae metal or something, kind of like that, I guess you'd call it. They got some good stuff. Seven's Dust is good. Shinedown, I like Shinedown a lot. Linkin Park, Alter Bridge, Breaking Benjamin, Anberlin. I don't know if I mentioned Anberlin or not. I like them a lot. And then I went through a little bit of a phase of another guy I used to work with that got me into some Viking metal. Got me into some Tyr, Tyr, and a little Amon Amarth. It's got some wild stuff. Those Amon Amarth, those guys they're pretty hard. They all got long hair. Some of the videos, if you watch, a lot of them, they're slinging their hair around, you know. They're pretty wild. Let's see. Rap, not a big rap fan. Only rap I've been able to get into is like, it's like old school, like Tone Loc. I don't know if a lot of you guys have heard of him. And I know everybody's heard of Eminem and Snoop Dogg. We got some good stuff. I'm not real big into bad language in music. I don't think it needs to be there. I think you can get the message across in other ways rather than use bad language. That's just the way I am. Now, I do listen to a lot of music that has bad language in it, but I try to just overlook it. But yeah, Eminem and Snoop Dogg, they're pretty entertaining to listen to. In the rap, I don't listen to them all the time, but if they come on, I'm not opposed to it so much. Let's see. Out of Canada, there's Devin Townsend. One of my nephews got me into him. Devin Townsend Band. They're pretty good. Nickelback. I already said him. Already said them. Metal. My nephews have also got me into a metal group called Death Clock. They're pretty interesting. They're entertaining. They're kind of a funny group because some of the stuff they sing about is ridiculous, and if you ever listen to them, you would understand what I mean. I like Disturbed. They're pretty good. Kill Switch has got some good stuff. And then my last genre is like classical. I want to call it classical opera. I'm a big Josh Groban fan. I like his voice. I've been listening to him since he came out in the music industry when he was really young. I got all his CDs. I like Enya, and I like Celine Dion. Beautiful voices, beautiful music. But yeah, that's just a drop in the bucket of the music that I like. If you have some music that you think I might want to check out, leave us some comments down below. of stuff that you think that I might want to check out. I'm always wanting to listen to different kinds of music. James at Rampant Lion Beer Reviews, he's a Scottish guy, and he travels all over the world. Sweden, if I remember right, Japan. I was messaging back and forth with him, and he gave me a bunch of different stuff to look into that I might like. But that alcohol, as it warms up, it's really flaring out there. Okay, well, we're at 20 minutes of music talk. I hope that you watched this part and enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed me doing this malt liquor, Pitt Bull, American Pitt. It was pretty good. I'm going to drink it in my little glass the rest of the evening, and if I'm not blitzed after this one, maybe I'll do another one. Okay, well, if not, y'all have a good weekend, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this. Don't unsubscribe, but subscribe if you enjoyed this review and this video. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.